Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist, and it's another day, and that means another pair of speed duel 3x builds. Again, we're getting real close. We've only got 5 left, and today I thought we'd start with the Ancient Gears and Dr. Crowler. So this one's really fun. What we're gonna use the Ancient Fusion spell skill card. Once per duel, you may discard 1 card to fusion summon 1 Ancient Gear fusion monster from the extra deck, using monsters from your field as material. However, if one of those materials is an Ancient Gear Golem, you may also use monsters from your hand and deck as the other material cards. Your opponent takes no damage for the remainder of this turn. Any damage your opponent takes from now on, from that fusion monster at least, is half. So again, it allows you to play a really big monster card without going all the way out of the way. And Mr. Drumsticks, I'm still getting to the Ancient Gear build. Again, we had some of these challenges come up and everything. So it is on the docket. It is already listed out. We're getting there. It's going to be in like another week or two. Unless you are okay with us maybe postponing that thing till November, because again, we're going to have Spooktober coming up here soon, so a lot of like spooky decks coming up. It's all good. It's all good. I promise. We will get your Ancient Gear deck though. Going into this deck, we're going to be using 2 copies of the Ancient Gear Beast. May not be special summoned. If this card attacks, the opponent cannot activate spell traps until the end of the damage step. Negate the effects of any opponent monster destroyed by this card in battle, including the effect while it's in the discard pile. So again, pretty easy. Single tribute. Again, we do want to take advantage of the Ancient Fusion skill card, so we're going to have to maximize our Gear Golem. Cannot be special summoned. Again, if it attacks, spell traps, not till the end of the damage step. And again, if it attacks defense monster, inflict piercing. We're going to play 3 copies of the Gemini monster, Ancient Gear Knight. We're never going to do the secondary summon. All it would do is the same Ancient Gear of stopping the spell traps on when it attacks. We're playing it because it's a 4-star, it's 1800. It is good stuff. It's going to help keep us in the game. And then last, we're going to run 3 copies of the Gear Soldier. And again, just the basic gear effect. When it attacks, the opponent cannot activate spell traps till the end of the damage step. Slightly weaker, this one starts off at 13. So 13, 18, 2000, and 3000. Not terrible. Another card that we're going to need to maximize, the card Advance. Now this card is amazing in this deck. Look at the top 5 of the deck, place them back in any order. Then you're allowed to tribute summon 1 monster in addition to your normal summoner set this turn. You can only gain this effect once per turn, but you do gain this effect. So what this means for now is we could summon the Knight, card Advance, tribute summon into the Beast. That's not the play, that is a play. The real play comes from the next card, Gear Town. And again, we want to maximize Gear Town. Both players can normal summon Ancient Gears for 1 less tribute. So what this really means is with Gear Town, the only tribute monster in our deck is the Golem. He's a single tribute, which now means the card Advance, normal summon anything, tribute it, go into your Golem, activate your Ancient Fusion. Guys, you're well on your way to your boss monster. The rest of the Gear Town, when it does get destroyed and sent to the graveyard, special summon an Ancient Gear monster from the hand, deck, or graveyard. Again, this is going to be the little guys because the big guys say they can't. And just to make the little guys and the bigger guys a little more of a threat, we're going to run the last 3 cards as Metamorph. Honestly, would love to have played just about anything else that wasn't included in the structure deck. But challenges and requests are challenges and requests. So I'm going to play by the rules. So we are going to use the Metamorph. How does it work? Well, flip it, target a monster, equip this to it, give it 300 attack and defense. That is static. That is permanent. That is always. The additional thing happens when our monster attacks. It goes full on Terminator. Notice the liquid metal. Maybe that's a cool reference. Maybe it's not. I'll let it go. But what happens is it will, when it attacks a monster, gain attack equal to half of the attack of that target. So real quick, let's just use big round numbers because you guys know I love them. If we use Gear Knight would be at 18, goes up to 21, and when attacking Golem at 3,000, would jump another 15 because it's equipped with a Metamorph. That means it'll go from that to 36 and we'll beat the Gear Golem by 600. So guys, you decide whether or not that's worth it. I think it is. Let's talk over the fusion monster so we can get you guys out of here. Again, structure build, maximize it. We got the ultimate ancient gear golem. So this is going to be golem plus any 2 other ancient gears. Must be fusion summoned. If this attacks a defense monster, inflict piercing. If it attacks, your opponent cannot activate spell traps until the end of the damage step. And if destroyed, target an ancient gear golem in the graveyard. Special summon that card while ignoring its summoning conditions. This is the only way. The only way. I'll say it one more time. This is the only way you will special summon ancient gear golem is with this effect. It's also worth noting that this card is just 100 points shy of the strongest monster card in the game right now, the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So again, this is another one of those little fun decks. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. You know what? I'm going to stop saying the rest of the stuff. Guys, go have a great day. I'll whine and cry about likes and comments and stuff later. You guys go have a good day. Come on back here in a little bit. We'll do the Blaze Accelerator deck next. All right. See you guys.